I am Luke Akins, and I was born to fly. My life is dedicated to pushing the envelope of human flight.
Welcome to our channel. This is the ultimate hub for thrill seekers, where adrenaline meets adventure and limits are meant to be shattered. If you're all about pushing boundaries, chasing the rush, and living life on the edge, you're in the right place. Get ready for heart-pounding action, epic challenges, and the unfiltered world of extreme sports. Let's dive in and ride the thrill together. The story opens with a dramatic montage of Luke Akins' past stunts. Footage shows him scaling rocky cliffs without a harness, leaping from skyscrapers in urban base jumps, and flying through the air in wingsuits.
People ask me if I'm crazy. If you're not doing what you love, then I think you're crazy.
The audience hears the adrenaline-pumping sound of wind and Luke's steady breathing. Luke standing in the middle of a vast desert, the enormous safety net towering behind him. Drones capture sweeping aerial shots of the net, spanning 100 feet by 100 feet, suspended between two cranes. The sun blazes overhead as Luke speaks directly to the camera. This isn't just about jumping without a parachute. It's about showing that with preparation, science, and courage, we can rewrite what's possible. The story rewinds to Luke's inspiration. Clips from an old World War II documentary show a reenactment of a crewman falling from 20,000 feet after his bomber was shot down. The grainy black and white footage transitions to a modern interview with Luke, seated in his home. "When I saw that story," Luke begins, his face thoughtful, "I couldn't stop thinking about it. He didn't have a parachute. He wasn't prepared. Yet he lived. That told me something important. Survival wasn't impossible. It was just improbable. What if we could take control of that?" Interview with Andy. A key member of Luke's team, Andy, recalls the first time Luke pitched the idea. He calls me up and says, "I've got a crazy idea."
Get me on the phone and they say, "Hey, Luke, we got this idea. We want you to jump without a parachute." And I laughed.
Now, Luke's always got crazy ideas, but this one was something else. I thought he was joking. Then he showed me the math. Luke and Andy sit at a table covered in blueprints, debating the size, material, and placement of the net. Whiteboards behind them are filled with equations and diagrams. We had to design something that could absorb the energy of a human body falling at terminal velocity, Andy explains. Think of it like a giant trampoline, but one that could save your life instead of bouncing you back up. The story fast-forwards to the construction phase. Engineers and workers assemble the massive net in the middle of the desert. Close-up shots show the high-tensile materials being tested, stretched to their limits. A crane operator adjusts the tension while Luke and Andy oversee every detail. Drone shots. Aerial footage shows the net from above, its white surface stark against the golden sands. A time-lapse sequence captures the entire process, and from the arrival of the cranes to the final installation. "This isn't just a stunt," one engineer says, wiping sweat from his brow. "It's a testament to what we can achieve with precision and planning." Meanwhile, Luke's friends share their concerns.
Concept. I can't even believe how cool this is. Yeah, Luke, this event's awesome.
"He's always been fearless," says one skydiving buddy, sitting in a hangar. "But this is another level. You miss the net by an inch and that's it." Spectators begin arriving at the site. Families, journalists, and adventure sports enthusiasts gather under makeshift tents. Children play in the sand while their parents exchange nervous glances. Interviews with onlookers reveal a range of emotions.
Patriotic things that it makes you feel good to do.
"I'm here because I want to see history," says one man holding binoculars, "but I'm also terrified for him. It feels like watching someone walk a tightrope without a safety net. Except he does have a net. I just hope it works," a woman adds. The camera follows Luke as he boards the aircraft. The mood is somber yet determined. Luke sits quietly, his head bowed, breathing deeply to calm his nerves. Around him, his friends and team members offer words of encouragement. This is it.
Which I really appreciate the way he did it. He just went out and did it, right? Like, there was no talk, just went out and did it. And I could really appreciate that.
Luke says to the camera, strapping on his smoke canisters. Months of preparation, thousands of calculations, it all comes down to the next few minutes.
People said they were coming to Washington and it was going to rain. And I mean, it's kind of hard to beat that. I mean, that's pretty magical out there.
One of his fellow skydivers, a close friend, speaks to the camera. "I know Luke, he's ready, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared for him." And there comes the jump. The aircraft door opens and the roar of wind fills the cabin. The camera captures Luke standing at the edge, looking down at the vast desert below. With a final nod to the team, he leaps. Cameras mounted on drones and helicopters track Luke's descent. Smoke trails streak behind him as he plummets toward the earth. The crowd below erupts in cheers and gasps. The camera alternates between wide-angle shots from drones and close-ups from his helmet cam. His voice comes through over the radio.
Wind steady, adjusting my angle. I see the target.
On the ground, Marcus watches anxiously, a tablet in his hands displaying live telemetry data. He's veering north, Marcus says, his voice tight. He radios to Luke, adjust 2 degrees south. You've got this. The net, visible now from 5,000 feet, appears tiny against the vast desert. Luke's breathing quickens as he focuses on aligning himself. At 2,000 feet, a gust of wind throws him slightly off course. Crowd reaction. The camera captures gasps and murmurs of concern. "Oh my God, he's off target," someone whispers. Another spectator mutters, "Come on, Luke, pull it together." Luke twists his body, adjusting his trajectory. His helmet cam captures his determined expression. "Back on track," he says calmly. The crowd holds its collective breath as Luke approaches the net. From multiple angles, drones, ground cameras, and his helmet cam, the footage captures the exact moment he hits the center of the net. The net stretches dramatically, absorbing the force of the fall. Slow-motion replays show the material bowing under the weight before gently cradling Luke to a stop. The crowd erupts into cheers and applause. Spectators hug each other. Some are visibly emotional. Andy stands frozen for a moment, then pumps his fist in the air. "He did it!" someone shouts.
All these guys.
Luke is helped off the net by his team, smiling but visibly shaken. He waves to the crowd who chant his name. The camera captures Luke's first words after the jump. "That," he says, grinning, "was the ride of a lifetime."
I mean, I'm almost levitating. It's incredible that this thing that just happened, I mean, the words I want to say I can't even get out of my mouth. It was all these guys, everybody who made this thing happen. Stride Gum wrapping me up, helping me do this. It is awesome.
Andy speaks to reporters, his voice filled with pride. This wasn't just a stunt. It was a demonstration of what humans can achieve when they push beyond fear and embrace possibility. Clips of news coverage flash on screen with headlines like, "Man defies death from 25,000 feet," and "Luke Aiken's record-breaking jump stuns the world." The final shot shows Luke standing alone in the desert at sunset. He looks up at the sky, the empty space where the net once hung. His voice narrates, "The limits we think we have, they're just stories we tell ourselves. The real question is, what's your next leap?" Dedicated to those who dare to dream. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride, thrill seekers. If you felt the adrenaline, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss an epic moment. Join our crew and let's keep chasing the thrill together. Until next time, stay bold, stay fearless, and keep pushing those limits.